morning class. So students, I hope all of you are doing fine. So beta, I have completed the chapter models, okay, but one portion was missed by me. Uh, one portion it got skipped by me. So let's complete this. After that we would begin with the tenses. So beta, we have already talked about that can is used in what? Can is used in informal. May is used in formal. And the last one, could, means very polite. Okay, we have already talked about this कि when we frame a question from can, that means you are framing a very informal sentence. May I go to toilet, may I drink water. So you are asking it very formally. And could you please give me your pen, could you please sit down there, could you please switch off the fan. So all this, you are making a very polite, a generous request. Okay, could is mostly used for making a request. Am I clear, students? I hope you remember up till now that can, could and may is used for what. So now the portion which got missed by me is asking for and giving permission. Okay, this was the stanza that got missed. Asking for permission and asking for and giving permission. So in this you use what? The same may, can and could. Okay, you use may, can and could. So a dialogue is being exchanged. It is Sameer's birthday party and his friends have gathered for the celebration. Okay, so now our dialogue is being sent here. Mother, Sameer, now can you cut the cake? So she is asking Sameer to cut the cake, and can is informal. Sameer, now Sameer says to her mother, to his mother, Mama, can I eat a large piece of the chocolate cake? So Sameer is asking that can he? Okay, again the informal sentence. Mother says, yes you can. You can serve cake and wafers to your friends. So she is saying that informally only, that you can have the large piece of the chocolate cake and you can also what? Serve cake and wafers to your friends. As it's a birthday party, so obviously Sameer's friends have came and a cake cutting, a party is going on. So now Manas would be Sameer's friend, one of Sameer's friend. So Manas says to Sameer, can I have some more cake? Because they are friends, so they are talking informally. Sameer says, sure you can, mother. अब मदर समीर से कहती हैं, can you look after your friend? रवि और आंटी फ्रेंड्स नहीं है. So Ravi says to auntie, means Sameer's mother, may I have some more wafers? So Ravi is talking to Sameer's mother in a very formal way, because may is being used and may denotes formal. Mother says, yes you may Ravi, because they both don't know each other and they don't have that informal sort of relationship, so they are talking to one another in a very formal way. Could you switch on the fan please? The switchboard is right behind you. Okay, so firstly she is talking to him, to Ravi, very formally, and later on in the next sentence we see that she is saying very politely to Ravi, could you please switch on the fan, please? The switchboard is right behind you. So could represents what? Could represents or denotes very polite. A request. Samir says, Mama, can I distribute the return gifts now? Okay. Again the informal talk. Mother says, yes, you can do that now. Ravi, Auntie, may I leave now? I have to go out with my parents. So Ravi is asking formally, or you can say Ravi is talking to Samir's mother formally, and he's asking that now can he leave, now can he leave the party because he has some other plans with his parents. Now Samir's mother says, oh sure you may. Okay, so here with this dialogues it is shown to us that how can, could and may is used. Okay, now could was able to, we after completing this, the next subheading is could and was able to. So beta, could also suggest general ability in the past, permission to do something, was able to suggest. So both the things represents two different things. For example, when I was a little girl, I could easily climb trees. So she is talking about that जब वो छोटी थी, when she was a child, when she was a girl, she could easily climb trees. So एक general ability की बात हो रही है यहाँ पे. That's why could is being used. And in the third sentence, she was able to get into the bus because it was not overloaded. Overcrowded means वो बस पे इसलिए चढ़ पाई, इसलिए बस यूज़ कर पाई बिकॉज इट वॉज नॉट ओवर क्राउडेड. ये एक पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन है, ठीक है. अगर बस ओवर क्राउडेड होती तो ऑब्वियसली उसको सीट ही ना मिलती उसको जा. सो वी कम टू नो दैट could is used in to denote, to describe, to suggest a general ability in the past. पास्ट में आपके पास कोई एबिलिटी थी उसको डिनोट करने के लिए could यूज होता है, और was able to suggest ability in a particular situation. Okay, was able to is used for to describe a particular situation. ठीक. Now let's move on to another subheading because you all would be able to do the exercise. Now could is used to make suggestions. What shall we do? So beta, could is also used to make suggestions ki what shall we do. So here with this, a couple is discussing something important here. A guest is expected for dinner at Mrs. Gupta and Mr. Gupta house. They discuss their plan. So एक couple है, Mr. and Mrs. Gupta, इनके घर पे एक डिनर पार्टी होने वाली है. So they are discussing their plan कि what should they do. So here the girl says, the lady says, we could take our guest out for dinner. So she is suggesting. Okay, it's already mentioned in the heading that could is used for suggestion. Okay, what shall we do? So we could take our guest out for dinner, or she's also giving another suggestion that I could prepare Indian food at home. या तो एक काम करते हैं, हम गेस्ट को ना बाहर लेके चलते हैं डिनर के लिए, या फिर मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ कि मैं घर पे इंडियन फूड प्रिपेयर कर देती हूँ. नाउ द बॉय सेज, द मेल सेज, वी कुड ऑर्डर फूड फ्रॉम आउटसाइड, या फिर वी कुड ऑर्डर चाइनीज फूड फ्रॉम अ रेस्टोरेंट. सो ही इज ऑल्सो गिविंग टू सजेशन कि एक काम करते हैं कि या तो घर पे ही बाहर से खाना मंगा लेते हैं, वी कुड ऑर्डर फूड फ्रॉम आउटसाइड, या फिर वी कुड ऑर्डर चाइनीज फूड फ्रॉम अ रेस्टोरेंट. मतलब या तो खाना बाहर से मंगा लेते हैं या खाना किसी चाइनीज रेस्टोरेंट से मंगवा लेते हैं. ओके, सो बोथ द कपल्स मीन्स these couples is making suggestion and trying to come up with a plan that what should we do. Okay, I hope it is clear. could is used to make suggestion. Could also used to make suggestion. Okay. Now, another thing is possibility, which includes may, might, and could. So, where is Kitty? Kitty could be under the bed, she might be in the garden, she may be sleeping in the basket. So, possibility की जब बात आती है कि possibility may, might, sorry, uh, okay, in possibility, what is happening? May, might, and could. These three things are there. May, might, and could. Okay. In all these three things, we try to see the possibility. Like for example, where is Kitty? So, Kitty. So, Kitty could be under the bed. She might be in the garden. She may be sleeping in the basket. So, with could, may, might, the possibility is being shown here. Now, it is said may and might are used to suggest possibility, but might suggest a weaker possibility. Okay, wait. Might suggest weaker possibility. Might suggest weaker possibility than what? Than may. And could suggest very weak possibility. मतलब सबसे possibility सबसे top सबसे strong possibility may की है, then might की है. Might represent weak possibility and could represents weaker or weakest possibility. Okay, so the order is this: may is the strongest, might is weak, and could is weaker. Strong, weak, weakest. Am I clear, students? Okay. So, let's move on. Could suggest a very weak possibility, may suggest good possibility, and might suggest a weak possibility. Okay. Now, could and could have. Could and could have. Could refers to present in some sentence. Could refers to present in some sentence, and could have refers to some moment in the past. मतलब could हम present में बात करते हैं, could have हम past में बात करते हैं. For example, I was so happy I could have jumped, danced with joy. So ये एक moment की बात हो रही, एक past की बात हो रही कि मैं उस time इतना खुश था कि मैं उछलता और कूद के डांस करता. अब ये प्रेजेंट में जब आता है, आई एम सो हैप्पी आई कुड जम्प एंड डांस विद जॉय. सो ये प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन की बात हो रही है कि वो किसी बात को लेके इतना खुश है कि वो उछल उछल के डांस कर सकता है. वी ऑल्सो यूज कुड हैव टू टॉक अबाउट थिंग्स विच वर पॉसिबल बट डिड हैपन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, शी वॉज केयरलेस वाइल चॉपिंग वेजिटेबल्स. शी कुड हैव कट हर फिंगर्स. ओके, सो कुड हैव हम उस चीज़ के लिए भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं कि पॉसिबिलिटी को बताने के लिए कि ये चीज़ हो सकती थी बट हुई नहीं. ओके, विच टॉक अबाउट थिंग्स विच आर पॉसिबल बट डिडंट हैपन. नाउ फ्रॉम हियर बेटा वी हैव completed the chapter models. Finally we have completed it, And now we are going to talk about what? Tenses. We are going to deal with tenses. So beta, we already know that there are three types. ठीक है, टेंस मतलब क्या होता है? When we are talking about an action, okay, time of action, time of action. जब हम किसी एक्शन के टाइम के बारे में बात करते हैं, दैट मीन्स वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट टेंसेस. नाउ टेंस के थ्री टाइप्स होते हैं: प्रेजेंट, पास्ट and future. Okay, there are three type of tenses. Now in this three types also there is four subtypes. Okay, four subtypes होते हैं. वो four subtypes क्या होते हैं? First one, four subtypes is, first one is simple, second is continuous, third one is perfect, and the fourth, that is the last one, I hope you can see this, perfect continuous. I hope you can, no, you can't see. Okay, let me rub it off. Okay, we have talked about three types of tenses. Now we are going to talk about four subtypes. Okay, four subtypes. So four subtypes are simple, continuous, perfect, and the fourth one is perfect continuous. Okay, so these three type of there are three type of tenses in which there is four subtype. Okay, now we are going to firstly talk about present tense. Okay, we are going to talk about present tense क्या होता है? प्रेजेंट टेंस जब कोई एक्शन, जब कोई काम प्रेजेंट में अभी हो रहा हो, लाइक आई एम टीचिंग यू. सो मैं अभी आपको पढ़ा रही हूँ. ओके, आई एम टीचिंग यू टेंसेस. अब इसमें हम लोग सबसे पहले बात करेंगे सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस. सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस. अब सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस बेटा, उसकी कैटेगरी क्या होती है? When you are talking about universal truth, or when you are talking about some daily routine, habits. So then we use simple present tense. Okay, see, simple present tense is used to show a habitual action, to express universal truth, to express an action that takes place at present or at the time of speaking. मतलब एक्शन चल रहा है जब मैं बोल रही हूँ. To express an action that takes place at present or at the time of speaking. To show future event that is already planned. कोई ऐसा इवेंट जो पहले से ही प्लान हो उसके बारे में भी बताता है. To indicate professional activities, ritual likes and dislikes. To write headlines for newspaper reports in proverbs which state permanent truth, or to express natural process, quality or activities related to any profession. Okay students, so as we were talking about how to use simple present tense. Okay, now let's move on to the structure. Okay, structure would be structure of what? Simple present tense. Simple present tense. Okay, so in this data there are two, negative and interrogative. So इसमें क्या होता है? What happens in this? Do and does come plus not. So the full structure is subject plus do, does plus not plus what? Verb the first form and then the object. Okay. And interrogation it comes do and does plus subject plus verb the first form and object. So these two. And when we are talking about positive sentence, the structure remains the same, but what happens? This not is removed. It is not visible to you. Let me write it once again. Do, does, plus subject plus verb की first form and object. Okay. Interrogation ये होता है and question mark also. And negative में ये होता है. But when we are talking about a positive sentence, what happens? This not is removed and the structure remains the same. Subject, do, does plus verb की first form and the object. Am I clear to you? Now beta exercises you are going to do it yourself. Now let's move on to another sentence. Other type of tense, that is what? Present continuous. Okay, its name is saying, its name is only denoting what we are going to talk about, continuity. Okay, continuity of something. For example, the present continuous tense is used to indicate an action which is still going at the time of speaking. Okay, वो काम जो अभी भी हो रहा है. Okay, like the boy is playing here. So I am speaking, I am telling you, and the boys are also playing. To express an action which is taking place but is not going at the time of speaking. कुछ ऐसे भी एक्शंस होते हैं जो कि हो चुके होते हैं, मतलब विच इज टेकिंग प्लेस बट इज नॉट गोइंग ऑन एट द टाइम ऑफ स्पीकिंग. मीन्स हो रहे होते हैं बट जिस टाइम हम उनके बारे में बात कर रहे होते हैं वो कंप्लीट हो चुके होते हैं. टू शो एन एक्शन विच इज एक्सपेक्टेड टू टेक्स प्लेस. टू शो एन एक्शन विच इज एक्सपेक्टेड टू टेक प्लेस. एंड टू रिफर टू अ डेफिनेट प्लान. जब किसी डेफिनेट प्लान के बारे में हम बात कर रहे होते हैं, डेफिनेट प्लान इन द फ्यूचर, देन वी यूज व्हाट? वी यूज प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूअस. इसका भी स्ट्रक्चर आप देख लो. नेगेटिव एक होता है नेगेटिव और एक होता है इंटरोगेटिव. दोनों में ही क्या है? इसमें होगा सब्जेक्ट प्लस इज, एम, आर प्लस व्हाट? नॉट प्लस वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म प्लस आईएनजी प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट. और इसमें क्या रहता है? इज एम आर, क्योंकि हम क्वेश्चन पहले फॉर्म कर रहे हैं. इज एम आर प्लस सब्जेक्ट प्लस वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट. ओह वेट, वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म आईएनजी एंड ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके, सो इसका हो सकता है एग्जाम्पल. yes, it is visible. So its example could be I am reading. Okay, so am is here, read is the verb and ing form, and now here am I reading. Now you are asking a question. Okay, am I reading? Here the subjects come first, here the subject is first, here the subject. First the question is asked, then the subject, then the verb plus ing form. Am I clear? There are some verbs that are not used in present continuous. So बेटा कुछ ऐसे भी verbs हैं जो कि आप present continuous में use नहीं करते हो, जैसे respect, love, think. Suppose know, hear, see, own, belong, seem, appear and measure. So these sort of words are called non-action verbs. जो verbs आपको continuous टेंस में, प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूअस टेंस में आप यूज नहीं करते हो, उनको हम क्या कहते हैं? उनको हम बोलते हैं नॉन एक्शन वर्ब. ओके, सो वंस अगेन लेट्स मूव ऑन टू यस डिफरेंस बिटवीन सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस एंड प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूअस. सो बेटा दोनों में ही डिफरेंस बताया गया है कि प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूअस और सिंपल प्रेजेंट में डिफरेंस क्या है. कॉन्टिन्यूस जो एक्शन हो रहा होता है हम उसकी बात करते हैं, और सिंपल प्रेजेंट में हम डेली रूटीन, यूनिवर्सल ट्रुथ या हैबिट की बात करते हैं. ओके, नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन टू प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट. सो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस क्या होता है? टू एक्सप्रेस एन एक्शन कंप्लीटेड इन द पास्ट बट लिंक्ड विद द प्रेजेंट. मीन्स जो एक्शन है वो पहले ही पास्ट में हो चुका है बट इट इज़ लिंक्ड टू द प्रेजेंट. मतलब कोई ऐसी सिचुएशन जो हमें प्रेजेंट में भी अफेक्ट कर रही है. एक्शन तो पास्ट में हो गया, वो कंप्लीट हो गया, बट उसकी जो सिचुएशन है वो हमें अभी भी अफेक्ट कर रही है प्रेजेंट में. जैसे द ट्रैफिक पुलिस हैव डिक्लेयर्ड अ हैवी पेनल्टी फॉर दोज हु वायलेटेड ट्रैफिक रूल्स. मतलब ट्रैफिक रूल्स की जो पेनल्टी है वो तो पहले सेट हो गई है कि अगर आप किसी ने ट्रैफिक रूल्स तोड़ा तो उसे इतनी पेनल्टी देनी पड़ेगी, बट वो रूल अभी भी फ्यूचर में फॉलो हो रहा है. सो डिसीजन पहले ही ले लिया गया बट एक्शन अभी भी प्रेजेंट में फॉलो हो रहा है. To explain the action that began in the past and is continuing in the present. Same thing. To express an action that has just been completed. Okay, action complete हो चुका है. She has just finished her project. To express past event for which the exact time is not given. Okay, इसमें भी आपका जो एक्शन है, जो टास्क है वो कंप्लीट हो रहा है, लेकिन आपको एग्जैक्ट टाइम की कब कंप्लीट होना है ये नहीं मेंशन किया गया. टू रेफर न्यूज़. जब कोई न्यूज़ आपको देनी रहती है तो भी आप प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूस फॉर्म में, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में देते हो. टू थिंग्स यू हैव टू, वन थिंग यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दैट यू यूज येट, ऑलरेडी and just. Okay, you use yet, already and just in this present perfect tense. Yet is used for negative and question sentence. Already is used when you have completed something before time, and just is used for what? To represent a very very short period of time. Okay, am I clear? To is yet is used to refer for what? Is used for negative and question sentence. Already is used to express an action that happened earlier than expected. और just किस लिए यूज होता है? टू रिप्रेजेंट, टू इंडिकेट अ वेरी शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. नाउ इसके भी फॉर्म आप देखो, यहाँ है नेगेटिव स्ट्रक्चर और ये है इंटरोगेटिव. इसमें भी क्या है? सब्जेक्ट है, हैज, हैव है, प्लस नॉट, प्लस वर्ब की थर्ड फॉर्म, प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट. अब इसमें क्या है? क्वेश्चन जब बना रहे तो हैज से बनाओगे, फिर वर्ब सब्जेक्ट रखोगे, फिर वर्ब की थर्ड फॉर्म हो जाएगी, फिर ऑब्जेक्ट हो जाएगा. ओके, दोनों के आई थिंक वी हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट अप टिल नाउ 3 स्ट्रक्चर्स ऑफ टेंसेस ऑफ प्रेजेंट टेंस. सो इसका एग्जाम्पल क्या होगा? आई हैव ईटन. ओके, अगर पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस है तो नॉट हट जाएगा, आई हैव ईटन। नेगेटिव सेंटेंस है आई हैव नॉट ईटन। ओके, वर्ब की थर्ड फॉर्म है ना, तो ईटन हो जाएगा। हैव यू ईटन, हैव यू ईटन, हैव दे ईटन, हैज ही ईटन। सो ये सब क्या हो रहा है? ओह, इट्स नॉट विजिबल, वेट अ सेकेंड। प्लस verb the third form plus object. I hope now it is visible. Yes. Okay, beta. So we have completed three types of present tense, that is simple present tense, present continuous, and what? Present continuous tense. Beta, we will be talking about other types of tenses in next video. Okay, till then, bye bye, take care.